give us some Vatican news.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to Tangaza TV. And today in the studio we are privileged to have the Nuncio, who represents the Pope in Kenya and South Sudan. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
And I am your presenter, Megen, and with my colleague. Thank you for coming and honoring this invitation in our studio. And we've got a few questions to ask. And the first question I think I'll ask is, what important message are you trying to convey, especially that you are coming to Tangaza, and what important message are you expecting to convey to the people and the family of Tangaza?
Yes. First, let me say that I've always been a man who's very much interested in education and formation, because that is where the foundation is of our church and of society at large. I've been myself active in the field of education, teaching at a seminary for a number of years, so know very much the importance of good teaching. That is one of the things I think which I also would like to underline here at Tangaza, how important it is that professors and teachers, that they really teach quality. It's not about filling up time, but it is about bringing something to the student, so to say, where I would say on which they can choose, so to say, something they have to think about and to reflect upon, and in that sense can become another foundation stone in their personal development. So also coming to Tangaza, or frankly speaking to any other institution of higher education, is for me also a way of energizing myself. It is a way of feeling the future of the church, being alive already in the here and now. So these are reasons that I come. And maybe a third reason is also the Holy Father himself, Pope Francis, being a representative of the Holy Father, as you mentioned, in Kenya and South Sudan, is very much interested in the youth and has put his hopes very much on the youth. So those three
You
reasons.
have talked about education, and today we are privileged, like in the social institution, what message do you have, especially in the light of the Catholic, and how the role of the media in the Catholic Church?
I think that in many ways the role of the media in the Catholic Church, in our Catholic community, is still very much underestimated in many ways and underdeveloped. I do still think that we can reach higher levels in this. Not only in the typical, I would say, religious programs like a Holy Mass. I see some people of Capuchin TV are here as well. Holy Mass or radio or another Vespers or prayer, but also how those Catholic values, those Christian values, basically take root in everyday life. I come myself from a country, Holland, the Netherlands, which always has had a very strong Catholic TV and radio. And basically, it was not about the rosary every day, but it was also about movies, about documentaries, about talk shows, in which Christian values are inserted, so to say, nearly as the yeast in the dough in a hidden way. But it is there. And I think that is the way also media needs to work. It is a promotion of Christian values which are, of course, human values. Just to add another aspect to that is that myself, I worked for quite a while at the Human Rights Council in Geneva of the United Nations. Very few of us know, for example, that the whole concept of human rights is basically a Christian concept. It is about values which are incarnated within us. And as the old Jews already said, as Moses said, these laws are not too difficult for you to maintain, because they are engraved in your heart already. Within the philosophy, sometimes we call that natural law. But these values are already there, and it is those values we, as a church, as a Christian community at large, we need to promote. Of course, that can be through typically religious programs, but also in many ways through the documentaries, movies, which in one way or another can inspire us.
Thank you very much for coming to our studios, and we'd love to call that the end of our short news and invitation today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.